Good morning. I had a good realization this morning about myself. I realized that I have been stupid again. I totally underestimated the resistance. I'm talking about getting the truth out about the medical experiment. Getting the truth out about what happened to people, the criminal activities, everything that's been going on. Getting the truth out about this. Of course, I understood that there was resistance to it. Well, definitely. There were lots of people who didn't want the truth to come out. And they would do anything to stop it. I got that. But I underestimated this thing. See, I was getting impatient. I could see that the truth is now slowly coming out. It's moving too slowly, I thought. But now I understand, it's actually surprising that we are getting any truth out at all. Because there is resistance everywhere. That was my realization. Now look at your friends, for instance. It may be your sister or your neighbor or something. How they treated you, right? Do they have something to lose by the truth coming out? Maybe your sister said you're a fool. You said you didn't want to be part of this and she ridiculed you. Maybe she didn't invite you to the Christmas party or something, right? So when the truth comes out about this, what's going to happen to your sister? It will be very, very embarrassing for her, right? And then, of course, she will have to accept the fact that she made a huge mistake. She's now poisoned. She will have to accept this as a fact. And maybe she poisoned her kids. So they have something to lose on this. They don't want the truth. Because it's too painful. So people in your neighborhood, people that you know, they are resisting this thing. They don't want the truth to come out. And then of course you have media, for instance. Do they have something to lose on the truth coming out? Well, yes, they do. I mean, what's going to happen when the truth comes out and maybe media are forced to talk about it? Man, all these people realizing they have been poisoned, and that media assisted in this project to a very high extent. What's going to happen, you think? Well, the best for media would be just for people to leave media. That would be a good result. Something worse can happen when people really get really angry. What did you do? And people bring up these headlines and stuff, right? You convinced me to take this poison and my kids took it too and now my son is dead. You understand how angry people will get. And this anger will be aimed at media, of course. Not only media, though. You see, then you have all these bureaucrats and experts in our, agencies, health agencies, all over the planet. Do they have something to lose by the truth coming out? Of course. It will be a total disaster for them. And of course then we have the politicians, these stupid idiots who push this. All of them. Well, there are a few exceptions, very, very few. Joe Biden, our Swedish PM, for instance. They have something to lose? Of course. They just can't let it happen. That's the thing. And I totally underestimated this. So I'm actually surprised now, looking at it, that the truth is actually coming out at all. You see? So I have been stupid about this. This is a good one. It's a good one, you see? Because now we understand what kind of effort it takes to get the truth out. Well, I understand it. It takes a lot more. This is a tough one, you know. I'm not talking tough, I'm talking extreme. It's extreme. No. The resistance is extreme. Right. And, you know, talk about Bill Gates and the Rockefellers and Fauci and all these guys. Wow. Talk about resistance. So I think we are doing very well. You know. Now some people say, no, we can never do it. It will never happen. No. Well, that's a mistake, I think. No. Well, this question, is this exactly what they want you to believe? That you can't do anything about it? That's exactly what they want you to believe, right? These people know the truth, too. They don't want you to believe that you can do something about it, see? So this talk is bad, I think. You can say so if you want. You can believe so if you want, that there's nothing we can do about it. But it isn't true. Now you're underestimating yourself and the power of all of us and the power of truth. See? I mean, just look back, just 3 months or something. You see a change? Of course you do. This is moving along. You just have to understand that it will take a lot of work, you know, to get this out there. But of course we can do it. Absolutely. It's a tough one though. And then the other one that I talked about, I think yesterday, about teaching the normies about the system. Making them understand that they have been fooled and so on, right? That's another one. I admit, of course, this is not easy. But of course we can do it. And so, you know, some people say, no, they will never learn. I disagree. Of course they can learn. No. It's just very, very hard. Right. So this was my lecture today, right? Of course we can do this. We just need to understand that the resistance is incredible. See, that's what I believe. All right. Be good.